years old, you shouldn't have all your money in Nvidia and AI stocks, right? You've already had a long life. Your life isn't much longer. But if you're 30, you can take a lot more risk. So my point is that the first step is to identify what is your investment style, right? And then there's separately, again, we're talking that people are enough to where they're beyond saving for just retirement. Now they have additional money. For those who think that the financial markets are interesting and they like to spend their time there and they want to learn about the markets and brag about doing some pretty aggressive trading, you can have a separate account in what we call risk assets. So you have your conservative or moderate portfolio that's going to cover your retirement, cover your family, cover the basics. And then you should segment out into a totally separate account, what we call the risk account, where you can, choose these individual stocks that you like and maybe do some day trading, and, you can do some crypto in there. You can do some exciting things that, you can brag about to your friends. But you need to have that as a separate account. That can't be bundled in with the whole. That needs to be separate, because if that goes to zero, that should be a warning. Stop, take a break. If it does well, great. But the retirement account needs to be separate because it's a different focus. Some people say, well, I started a business. I'd like to invest in some small businesses. Some of those businesses might include your son or daughter. Your daughter might have a great idea for, a restaurant. She might have a great idea for, a flower shop. I recently had dinner with Jim McCann of CEO Flowers. His first flower shop was on 62nd Street in Manhattan. Yeah. And now it's a global brand. But he started small with just one little flower shop. Now he has his own single family office and he's, very, very wealthy. But the point is, your kids might want to do that. But instead of relying on, I guess, just good graces and what daddy will do for me because I'm really nice to him, because I give him a nice present for his birthday, have a professional that can help advise you on what's appropriate. What's a fair and reasonable way to manage that? Number one, so that you don't upset the brother because he feels like you're favoriting one over the other. Number two, what is a reasonable strategy for letting your kids share in your wealth? And I can tell you, one tragic flaw that too many people make is, just give them everything and let them hope for the best.
Yeah, no, they'll figure it out.
There's a learning curve. How about giving them a little bit up front and let them learn? And if they fall on their face, it's okay because it was a little amount. And then as they earn more money over time, then they can get more. And by the way, that sounds a bit harsh and a bit overly business-like and not family-like, but that's the way the real world is if you don't have a rich dad or mom. Right. If you're just a regular person trying to grow your business, they give you a little bit up front until you prove yourself, and then they give you more. That's Absolutely. Normal. Just because your dad is wealthy doesn't mean you automatically are entitled. One Absolutely. Of my favorite quotes, and from one of my favorite people in the world that I've met and worked with before, is Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
And he has a famous quote that he says, my kids, they always talk about, we have so much money. He said, no, I have money. You have not. It's my money. Don't be mistaken. Now, if you go Absolutely. To college, I'll give you a little bit. You get a master's degree, I'll give you a little more. Right. But don't say we have so much money, because it's my money. And my point is, as simple as that sounds, there's a lot of genius in that. Mm-hmm. And kids need to understand that, because then they build the right boundaries, the right expectations. And if you have the right advisor, you do it professionally. You're not guessing. You're not trying to just navigate it.
Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of sacred luxury. I hope today's episode has inspired you to embrace the finer things in life and to create spaces that resonate with your deepest desires. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share with all those who appreciate the art of living well. For more insights and exclusive content, visit us at sendratv.com or all our social media, which is on Instagram, Facebook, Parler, Truth Social, LinkedIn. Find us there. Until next time, remember, just about what you own, it's about how you live. I'm Sendra D, and this is a Sendor Sacred Spaces Luxury Unleashed. You can also find us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube for the latest episodes. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We definitely want you to join